about 8:40 p.m. and it is still busy here.
Cerita terburger itu apa sama makan?
Okay. Good morning. So early morning, check-in to Surabaya at 7:05. We're taking CityLink now at Bali Domestic Airport. Unknown to us that the domestic airport only opens at about 5 a.m. If you have an early flight, you don't have to, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, leave your hotel. So it's not so jam in the morning. We have checked in our bags and we got aboard at about 6:30 a.m. It was a very easy check-in process, and then even when you go through the scanning counters was super easy. Water bottles are allowed in surprisingly for domestic flight, so you can just get your bottled drinks from outside the airport. Okay, and then domestic airport, it's a clothing department store here. Yeah. So here in the domestic terminal, once you check in, so many types of shops here that you can just walk through before you take your flight. There's Hard Rock Cafe, there's the homegrown Sarina brand, there's Pizza Hut just at the corner. So it's not a boring journey to your flight, I guess. Okay, we're going to do our subuh prayers before we have something for a bite, and then off to gate 3. And surprisingly, all the restaurants are open. Were open since 5 a.m. or 5:30 after everybody just checked in their baggage and stuff. So I think the whole experience in Indonesia's domestic airports is much more calming, pleasant and enjoyable.
It's not as frantic as the international one where everyone is rushing, or maybe it's just a timing early morning, but overall I think quite a breeze. Everything is seamless the moment you enter the gate, and waiting for the flight in about 25 to 30 minutes to board. A word of advice, maybe if your flight is at 7, it's alright to come in as early as 4:45 and wait outside to enter the airport, because then it gives you the flexibility of time to go to the toilet, have your breakfast here and just wait, not like wait too long, but the timing is just nice. If we could have left the hotel at as late as 5 just now, we'll probably be rushing, and everything just will be downhill. So I mean, fine.
Guys, we're excited that we are at Surabaya. Was not able to check in yet, so we just put our bags with the hotel, and here we are. We are at Jalan Tunjungan. First impressions.
Okay, Jalan Tunjungan ni, they say this street is like packed with kuliner di sini. It's still early. I'm not sure whether they will be opening soon, because we are here at only 9 o'clock. We probably open towards evening, but now we are just orientate ourselves first around this area, and the first thing we see for breakfast, we are going to get that and then share with you guys.
Yeah, so we got a few recommendations. Of course, reading online gave us some insights on what kind of food should we look out for here in Surabaya. But just along the street on the other side, there was the rawon penyetan, rawon setan. Rawon setan.
Ada something like Pak Chardi or
Cak Pardi.
Cak Pardi.
Soto Cak Pardi.
And
So
what the abang driver tadi was recommending is the same recommendation as what Monica, our friend in Sanur, with whom we met in Sanur, also recommended the same thing. And these are the foods we are looking out for. And also we are open to try other types of food along the way. So our time is short over here. We're just going to be spending about 3 days, and hopefully we can maximize the fullest potential of eating and trying the local culinary over here.
yep. So lots of colonial buildings, a bit like Bandung.
Yeah, it does feel like Bandung. I think.
Yeah, and love the architecture and the sidewalks. It's all quite welcoming. Show you guys the sights of Jalan Tunjungan. And you can see the road is getting busy. It's a Friday, so in 2 hours time or 3, it's gonna be Friday prayers.
Jakarta for first impression. We just stepped out of the taxi with Grab and out of the hotel, and the first thing we see is lots of greenery. Ada bush on the sidewalk. There's trees planted right in the middle of a pathway, and it doesn't feel very, how to say it, very city kind, but rather macam there's a true.
It's like a classical city.
Yeah,
It's like an
classical
old
city.
town kind of vibes, like the one that's behind us, Toko Kopi Padma. So in Bali, Padma is the beach area, right? But here you can see this super cool building, but it's actually a coffee place.
And the traffic light has music.
Ah, show you guys later. Look at this. Not yet open, but I'm just a bit impressed by the design, the architecture, the branding. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this old building, Jalan Tunjungan, I guess. Look at that. It's like it's a little bit like Sri Lanka. Colombo, yes. So this is our first time in Surabaya. Again. So, yep. There's the music. Once the green light is on, the music stops. So did we tell you guys about the cafe scene here? The whole stretch is full of restaurants and cafe. It's a bit like Jalan Braga in Bandung. Look at this building. Of course, there's a little bit of new structures going on, but it is built from this whole building. And that is the famous Hotel Majapahit. I heard this Hotel Majapahit is like the Raffles Hotel of Surabaya. It's quite classical and grand inside. So the famous Tunjungan Plaza is probably about 200 to 300 meters up right ahead of us. Not exactly going to go inside just yet because it's still early, but we just want to make sure we are familiar with the route here in Jalan Tunjungan. This is one icon residence just part of Tunjungan Plaza. Quite a big mall here in Surabaya. Honestly, I wasn't so sure about this Tunjungan Plaza until Ariffah mentioned that this is technically it's like the center lah. And right up ahead will lead us to Chinatown, the Kota Tua. And we have reached Soto Ayam Pardi. Soto? Okay. Soto.
Yeah.
Ya? Okay. Masuk ya? Not make they will auto presume that you are going to eat the soto ayam here. So you can see it's a very busy place. Once you got a seat here, you better be seated. If not, you're not going to find any spot, and you have to probably bungkus balik. Loads of soto. Panas. So we ordered dua soto ayam, satu pakai kulit, satu without, and then with rice. About 9 AM. Good breakfast. Since we were from Bali just now, we wanted to find a good start for Surabaya. Terima kasih.
Just ordered without asking the price. So mine is without the kulit. Hasyim one is with the kulit. So it comes with macam ada pieces of shredded chicken. Ada ni macam kulit Okay. This one should be serunding. And then there's inlet inside ampla. Ada noodle macam mie, white noodle. Okay, we try dulu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's try the soup. The mellow.
Simple.
Oh yeah.
Is it simple? Oh yeah.
You have to
Careful lah.
It's mellow, but you can taste the bumbu inside. Ada macam turmeric, maybe It's not too salty, but when you mix with the chili just now, it's going to give that extra spicy kick. And I'm having mine with a little bit of rice because tadi dah makan sikit kan.
Does it taste like the typical mee soto kuah?
Mee soto is macam you can taste the chicken broth. Tapi kalau ini I can't say it tastes exactly like mee soto because rasa dia macam more ada, tak tahu kalau dalam ni ada lemongrass, but you can certainly taste the kunyit inside. And the broth dia macam tak kuat sangat, ada mellow je. So it's a good comfort soup lah. Kami kalau makan time hujan, insyaAllah. Okay.
So again, I was just saying that this is my kind of meal because with just the mee soto, I'm not that kind of fan, but with the Ayam with this gravy thick and full of chicken parts, I guess, mix it. I like those organs type.
I kind of figure out ni apa. It's not serunding. Dia macam kacang. So when you mix it inside your soup kan, dia jadi soup tu pekat. It makes the soup more thicker. And before I mix all in, it was very soupy. But with the addition of this, I will ask what is that later. It makes the soup more pekat.
And lots of chicken. There's chicken egg, there's the liver. Makes a good meal. Dari Singapura. Dari Singapura, Pak?
Dari Singapura.
Singapura. Makan, Pak? Enggak makan?
Tidak. Kalau masakan Timur Tengah di tempat saya.
Oh, di mana?
Di dekat Kota Madia. Pemkot. Balik kota.
Betul.
Baru sampai ni.
Betul nyampe.
Belum apa ni? Belum kenal betul-betul dari orang ini.
Bermalam di mana?
Double tree.
Oh, Double Tree. Ya, dekat.
Dekat ya?
Jadi rencananya mau jalan cari kuliner makan-makan di sini. So I just found out this is called koya. Koya, inside there is keropok, ada sikit bawang putih and also a little bit of shrimp. So I guess when with the keropok and all the ingredients, the dry ingredients, right? When you mix it inside the mellow yet flavorful broth, you get the soup thickened up. The difference between I think this soto dengan the typical soto that we can find in Malaysia or Singapore is that kalau di sana the broth tends to be ada serat-serat dia. It's not sieve fully, tapi yang ini dia macam a clean taste. So that's when you add in the rice, when you add in all the different parts of the chicken inside, it enhances the taste even more, which makes it very delightful to eat. And I like soupy stuff, so this one can be eaten for as early as for breakfast, and also kalau tengah hujan-hujan makan ni lagi sedap. It's an interesting mix of trade along this road because you can find like neon signs that make custom plaques, custom trophies, tailors.
So along the street, this is Jalan Empang Membong. Wow, sorry man. This is this jalan lah. So along this jalan, there will be the gangs. It is actually leading to the homes of those who stay here along Embong Malang. Embong Malang. You see there? There's a bus stop. Halte Embong Malang. So there's lots of Dutch influence here because obviously, you know, the Dutch came here. Yep. Yeah, so outside are all signage, shops, restaurants, eating places, legendary eating places. Inside, I think it's people's houses. So you can see the gangs all leading inside. So that, of course, you got those big hotels, Marriott, and this one is Grand Empire Palace. So it's only about 9:50 a.m. and we are not able to check in just yet. We're just walking one circle in this main Tunjungan area. To explore more, it feels like
Just getting ourselves
familiar
with this area first. We are going to cross the road and the drivers here looks really macam nak cepat and tak sabar. So we are waiting for the green light to come up and then we'll see whether the motorbikes will stop or will they just jalan. First time crossing here. Seram sikit.
orangnya di samping.
Weh, dilem biru wisan ya. Dadane.
Lantaran motor. Biskut. Ya, lihat dulu.
Dari apa?
Oh, mop eh. Okay, this is interesting. I think I get some of this.
Berapa satu, Mak? Beda-beda ya? Ya?
16 setengah.
Nasi kari, oh ini nasi kari.
Telur nasi kari.
Kalimantan sih.
So nasi kari combo starting from 45,000, and then your okay. Okay, we did this dalam I think Plaza.
I'm not so sure apa lah.
Yeah, we missed the name of the entrance and we
It's
come in.
actually an old building turned into taken over by a good management that promotes entrepreneurship lah. But so this quite an old school Depok Juang 45. Ada nasi telur Kalimantan. Nasi telur coplok. Right. I wonder if it's but we explore.
It's like I feel old over here because the people around me are all anak-anak, probably teenagers and above. And this is exactly where they will nongkrong on a Friday night. And we just came at the right time. My hands keep moving. And we just came at the right time because it's only 6:15.
Yeah, but
It's only 6:15 and it's like Maghrib an hour
no,
ago.
it's actually like Isha already. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Isha already and I am tired. I feel sleepy. But the kids around me are going on strong and they just started to meet up. Ada yang baru pesan makanan, ada pesan minuman. And this place is alive at night. When we were here this morning, tak sangat. It was quite a dead town. The shutters are closed. But come night time, this place is transformed. And I'm also wondering how is it like during a weekday night. Will there be the same crowd as well, or it's just especially on a weekend?
Oh, look at the bebek hitam special.
Even a bebek hitam, which looks like a barber outside. It's a very simple setup.
Bebek.
For 33,000.
Malu ya? Ganteng jangan malu.
And it's good what they have done to revive the place. Like Hashim said, it should be an old building.
So you should know that it's
So-
not maintained at all. But
So just the first floor that's
Oh.
happening.
This
Rumah
is
hantu? Seriously?
it's on, man.
Rumah hantu naik satu lantai menuju. Okay. Too old for this lah.
Yeah?
You wanna try?
No.
We just watched a horror show. We just watched a horror movie this afternoon. I just bring you around. We just bring you around this area, show you what is happening, what kind of food they have over here. Ada bakmi, ayam rebus. This is opposite Tunjungan. Tunjungan. Yeah.
Okay, so the this old building is actually like a small, like a two-story complex. Obviously, it's from probably the 70s or 80s. And there's a lot of cafes, eateries. But I think, shall we sit at one cheap coffee shop?
So trust the Indonesians, the youngsters, to have the business mindset, and you can come up with amazing things like this. I'm very proud of them. Oh, ada kucing. Because they are the creative bunch. They are also not afraid to try things. And this is the result. So I'm really not sure the bosses of all these eateries, they are the older age group or the young ones who are just about to make a breakout in business.
Sego, this is sego sambal. There's bubur here for
And there's also this concept, photo booth or photo places where you DIY, dress up, pay a certain amount of cash, and then you take photos with your friends. My time was what's that thing called?
see here?
What was our time when we take photos on that machine? Sticker.
Neoprene.
My time was neoprene. So this age, you guys are so lucky. A lot of things, good things for you at this age, but also challenging times.
Yeah, we're not on topic. Okay, so we are going to enjoy some coffee, or there's a few nasi that the lady can prepare, but I'm not so sure that I want to eat dinner right now unless we want to try it. But drinks?
I just get the es jeruk peras.
So just now when we were walking down Jalan Tunjungan, there was an uncle who was selling some stuff by the side of the pavement. Was sitting down, and then for us, we like to help people out, so I was asking him what he was selling, and it's actually lemper. Okay, lemper is a type of
Macam glutinous rice.
glutinous rice loaded with sometimes it's chicken, abon chicken, but this one is chicken, meat. And Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, when I try this lemper, it was only about 8,000 rupiah, which is about 70 cents. Quite thick. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's sweet, and the softness of glutinous rice goes quite well with the chicken. So lemper wrapped in banana leaf and then modernized with this green. We bought 3 sticks. Gonna have it later with the kopi.
We prefer to sit in this kind of places because for sure we know that harga would be more affordable. And this one, 6,000. 6,000.
What is this?
Oh yeah, forget. This is es jeruk peras. I would think peras is a squeeze, so it's squeeze orange with ice, dingin. And then Hasyim got a apa ini?
Kopi susu.
Kopi susu for 4,000. So total is 10,000, which is equivalent to about 90 cents Sing dollars. Jemput ni nak.
So it's your choice whether you want to go to this kind of warungs, or you can go to those cafes that we just showed you. It's totally up to you, because we would like to support everyone. But if you would like to have the cheaper option, but the simpler, laid back Indonesian style of nongkrong, then this is it. Sweet?
It's sweet, and I think she also added a little bit of water
A bit of what?
Water.
Water.
So ada drizzle sikit and then water sikit. Because it's not at the thick, freshly extract juice. Definitely added water inside. But I'm okay lah for like
For 6,000.
yeah,
Come
for
on.
6,000. Ni just a thirst quencher.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
No complaints. So after this drink, we'll probably just walk down again and see what's next for us to try. See so along, I think towards after Jalan Tunjungan, after Tunjungan Plaza, we see the row of street sign makers, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
look at all the productions
Alright,
that they
makes
have
sense.
done. The people are doing all this stuff.
With the availability and how easy accessible is it to get macam sign makers, neon sign makers and all these boards kan around this area. I guess when you mix that availability and as well as the creative side and the entrepreneurship skate, you get all these kind of shops. Very interesting.
Oh, they call it Pasar Tunjungan.
Oh yeah, so we were at Pasar Tunjungan. Just look at the logo.
Good.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah.
Gimana ni?
We'll just eat one meal.
One meal.
Meal satu makan.
Meal lah.
We buy first lah, then
Very
top up.
quick
Yeah.
takeaway ya. Very takeaway ya. Mana yang best seller?
Kalau untuk plastik burger, kita burger sama Messi.
Mana apa?
Burger sama Messi yang plastik burger.
Messi ya.
Ya. Kalau yang signature burger itu Amoy sama Mahon.
Okay. So this is obviously the one of the higher floors, and once we've reached this floor, you see lots of food. There's a klepon, mamut, the onde-onde, the klepon, right, the coconut. And then there's lots more food court stuff over here.
Okay, as usual, we are going to the food court first to see apa yang ada. We skip through all the floors where it's just baju, accessories and all that. Dah ngantuk dah. I'm just going to see the food court and see apa options. Maybe I can buy from here. If not, I'll probably just buy from the roads outside.
Pasar ramai.
Ada pasar ramai. Itu
Ada.
jadi different
Pasar ramai. Kita so nak buat. So, so the fish. Deh.
Nanti apa kan
Makeup.
makeup?
Berapa? Look at it.
my budget is only Blue Note, which is a 50,000. Nothing more than that. Can I get something for that and still have change?
There's nasi tempong. There's this mujair penyet. I'm not so sure what mujair is. Is it the sambal? Because it looks like fried fish with the chili sambal thing. And after nasi telur crispy. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we'll go the other side. There's a similar pasar rame in Bali Beach Walk. We're just going to check out if there is the pisang kipas. Yeah. Mana? Ini? Cemal-cemil. Okay, they can pack.
Ada. Boleh.
So settle.
Settle.
That's because we have a request from Hashim's mom. She said,
Beli pisang keras. But ada GoFood ya? Apa? Ada GoFood. Ada GoFood juga ya? Pisang kipas. Ada ya? Ada ya? Okey.
bungkus ya mas.
Dia ulang tahun berapa dia?
Kita YouTube ya Pak ya? Yeah. So this is Sate Madura ya? Sate Madura. We're having Sate Madura just di luar outside of Masjid An-Nur. Platinum. Just waiting for the satay. Okay, this abang dan songkoknya. So he just sells satay ayam, chicken satay, and then if you want some lontong or rice cakes, you can get it. Yeah, that is satay taichan, yeah, probably.
Madura yang kacang ke yang kicap?
Ini kicap. Okey. Terima kasih ya. Okey, makan. Assalamualaikum bang. Rasa ni. So this place is super hectic, especially on a Friday, and some of the cafes will invite buskers and performers to just play music and then host gigs. So it can be quite noisy for some, but I think it's quite cool. Semua merah putih. And then suddenly you're met with another sushi rice bowl restaurant.
Ada yang ini lagi nggak? Rice bowl sambal mantap. Yang satu ditambah telur.
Ada.
Getting the hang of it.
Think I hang of it.
Cuma
But lucky there's no queue lah.
warna dia seakan-akan sama. I'm so sleepy. I need to go back, eat, solat. No, go back, solat, mandi, sleep and eat.
So what's this called? This place is called With Me. And they have lots of drinks, ice bar, sushi, dim sum. Tutupnya jam berapa ya? Kalau sini tutupnya jam berapa ya?
Jam 11.40.
11.40. So it closes late at about 11:40 p.m. And then they still have
Gelato as well.
gelatos.
Kopi, ada very many more. No less than about less than $1.
Yeah. The average cost of each item is about 13 to 14,000. So quite a cheap place, but
Affordable
the place doesn't look cheap. Can even go up. Look at the choice of ice creams or gelatos. Oh,
Queue is here for coffee and gelato. Then over that side is all the meals lah.
okay. So, actually the gelato looks good. I think I'll have it tomorrow lah, not tonight.
There's even a clap on.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to the hotel soon. We'll see you guys for the second day of Surabaya tomorrow.